Hello, my voidlings. Welcome back to the Void's Respite, aka my corner of the internet. And welcome to Bat Cafe, a game off itch.io created by Tracy and Angus, where we are a bat working in a cafe and we're gonna go on a date with another bat. You know, typical visual novel stuff. But without further ado, let's hop in. Willow's Cave. Badge collection. Ooh. Mirror. Hi, Willow. I look like a tasty coconut snack cake. There you go. Edit pronouns. He, him. Status, badass bat. Let's go, Willow. Hot hints. The meal you choose will decide your fate. Okay, compliment. You're so stinking cute, you have me weeping, Willow. Boo! Although that is cute. Alright, let's see how it goes. Start day 1. My name is Willow. I'm just a small-town bat who works at Vespers, the local cafe. According to today's horoscope, it's just gonna be another day. But that's lame. I'm making my own luck today. I should be heading off to work soon. After a dashing flight, I'm now here at the cafe, ready for work. Benjamin, the mailman, comes in first thing in the morning to deliver the mail. Hello, Benjamin. Morning, Willow. Speak of the devil. Morning, Benjamin. Nice weather today. Very average weather, but nice nonetheless. Anyway, here's a letter from your boss. What? Why am I getting a letter from my boss? Why can't you know what? Never mind. Bats. To Willow, no more romantic daydreaming or else you're fired. Vesper Bat Boss. Just an average letter. Charming. Tell me about it. The boss wants to know what today's special should be. Which of these would you pick? Moth mocha, cicada shake, papaya salad bowl. All sound horrific to my human senses, but as a bat, I do love me a good shake. Let's go for the cicada shake. Cool, I'll put the sign outside and job's a good'un. I'll see you around, Willow. Yeah, see ya, buddy. Just another day, but suddenly... While polishing the countertop, I'm startled by the sound of a large bat entering the cafe. He is tall and imposing, but quite handsome. Hey there, I noticed your protein drink special out front. Could I get a large one, please? Feeling kinda parched, you know? For sure. Do you want anything else with it? Nah, but can I get that to go, broski? I spent the last hour trying to drop off a letter, but the mailman thought I was chasing him and wouldn't slow down. Oh my. I kept yelling, "Come back here, Skinny, I'm gonna get you!" But he wouldn't stop for some reason. Hey Pablo, I think I know the reason. I wonder if he was following Benjamin. He scares so easily. Like, I got a decent workout in, but I guess now this bill's gonna be late. Again. Oh, you can leave that with me. We have a public outgoing mailbox here. Really? Yeah, it's a convenience for the bats that get their drinks here before work. Muscular. Thanks, tiny friend. It's Willow, actually, but you're welcome. You did me a real solid, Willow, actually. Name's Pablo. He gives me the letter. Right, here's my bat credit card. Never leave the cave without it. He scans his card as I hand over his drink. He downs it all in one satisfied gulp. Be sure to remember my name, because I'm gonna be famous really soon. Like, in the next few weeks, tops. Is that so? I'm heading to a wrestling match soon. My idol, the world-famous wrestler Hercules, will be performing there, and I'm gonna show him my stuff tonight. Oh? You have an audition with him? That's exciting. Pablo looks a bit embarrassed, but continues. Well, I'm not actually auditioning with him. Like, I'm in charge of holding up the round cards at the venue, and had to beg to switch shifts to be there tonight. Really? I thought those were just for boxing. Nah, not for us. It's a budget-independent operation, so we use the cards over electronic screens. It's really cool, though. You sit ringside and get to be the center of attention for at least 10% of the time. How do you plan on wowing Herc? How do you plan on wowing Herc? Oh, bro, I'll show you. It's my perfect, flawless impression of Hercules. Living large. A bolt of lightning hits the room. What? How did you do that? Pablo winks at me and lovingly taps his left bicep. No pains, all gains. Wow, whatever you're doing with your fitness, it's working. That's incredible. Right? If I can get Hercules' attention, this will be all be worth it. Sounds like you look up to him a lot. Oh yeah. I've been doing so ever since I was short. He inspired me to get built. Now I want him to see me as a fierce competitor and his top rival. Very cool. I hope it goes well tonight, Pablo. Pablo smiles down at me. You know, if you're interested, I can get you in with me for free. If you're available after your shift, that is. Really? How's that? I'm in charge of the round cards, but I'd like to have an assistant to team up with. Would you be interested? I guess that depends. What do I have to do? Oh, bro team, it's super easy. Just pose with different number cards after the referee rings the round bell. That's all? Yep. It'll only be for one round before Herc goes on as the headliner. What do you say? Wanna come with me to the wrestling match? I mean, let's go. We gotta. Let's go wrestling. Let's go where the wrestling action is. Heck yeah, I knew you were cool. You'll show me what to do when we get there, right? For sure. I'll be on the main floor with you, but we won't really be able to hang out until his match starts. Oh, okay. I'm sure I can distract myself watching them compete. My shift will be over soon. I'll be heading out then. Okay, I'll stick around until you're all done for the day. What an interesting bat. Suddenly, a study group of little brown bats invade the cafe with gusto. Oh, hello all. You are adorable. Like the little mohawk. Oh, girls, check out these tasty-looking treats. What are you in the mood for, Ritzy?
Hey!
I don't know, Mitzi. I'm a sucker for frosted grub cakes, but they get so messy. How about you, Glitzy? Oh, I can't choose. I'm torn between the cricket cookies and the marshmallow squares. Which ones do you like better, Pat? Cricket cookies! Heck yeah! We need a protein boost after all that page turning. I scoop them into the largest bag I have and place it on the counter. Mitzi uses her tiny clawed thumbs to snatch the bag and gives me her money in return. Thanks a million, yo. We're totally starved after that glam cram sesh. No worries. What's a glam cram sesh anyway?
Study buddies!
Oh, it's for cosmetology school. We're all training for it together. My specialty is makeup. Mine is hair and fur maintenance. Mine is pedicures. And I'm also here! Oh, Pat. Pat, I love you, darling. Okay, well, enjoy the cookies then. Come on, ladies, let's go bug surfing.
Bye!
Bye! My name is Pat. I love you. Oh, you're so cute. Her name certainly was Pat. I'm wondering what bus surfing is, but more importantly, I need to clean up. Shaking my head, I pull out the empty cookie tray and dump the leftover crumbs into the garbage. Afterwards, I break out the mop and clean out the area. With barely anyone around, I start pretending to use it as a sword. I pretend to do attack gestures while making whooshing sounds. What are you up to there, Willow? Combat training? I see. Well, I can show you some moves with that broom. Pass it here. He proceeds to copy what I was doing, swinging the broom around with swooshing sounds and all. Normally I'd feel a bit embarrassed, but he's really into it, and I admire that. Nice moves, dude. Oh, should we get moving? I'll close up shop. Pass the broom, will you? Sure thing. We'll use it to fly there. I'll make you mop the floors if you're not careful. Alright, Willow. I'd like to see you try. Bat smack. Who will win? Bad bat. Bunny bat. No guns. Just bats. Herc. Pablo and I arrive and stand in the foyer leading into the arena. Bits of trash and torn ticket stubs litter the ground. Ah, we made it. Well, this place sure looks interesting. It certainly could use a mob. You know your way around, right? Oh yeah, totally. I come here on the weekends to help clean up. I think I know my way around. I'm somehow doubting everything you've just said. Where is everybody? Have they all gone into the arena? Yeah, they have. I just like to get a sense of atmosphere before we go in. At times, this place reminds me of home. That look, that smell, really takes me back, you know? That does explain a lot. Can't get enough of the stench. Hold that thought. What? What's up? You see that plant over there? I think it started to move. I think that plant is dying. It's hardly a threat to us. Well, it's haunted. What should we do, Willow, actually? I mean, if it's dying, just water it. We're good. I think it's in desperate need of watering. I think you should do your job and water it. Hey, it's cool. I'll go ahead and do that now. Pablo starts walking over to the plant. Okay, maybe it was haunted. Huh? Who's that? Oh, sorry, Gladys. I was just... Okay, sorry. We'll be backing away from the plant now. Understandable. Have a nice day, Gladys. Sorry about that, Willow. That's the reason I don't clean up here. This bat just gives me a, soulless stare. I'm trying to do my job, and this void of a bat appears. I don't know what to do when it happens. Enter the ring, attack the plant. Enter the ring. It's okay, Pablo. We all have our own fears, even when it involves creepy, soulless bats. Do you think she's a witch? Nah, she looks just like my mother. I can see that. Let's head in. Oh, that's cool. We step into the wrestling arena. Well, this is it. Sure is bigger on the inside, don't you think? I'll get you a drink, it's on me. Pablo leads me to the drink stand. Here, order whatever you want. Which one should I get? Beppis soda or a water? Beppis soda? Can I get a drink of Beppis? Make that 2, please. Pablo swipes his card as the bartender pours out 2 glasses of the taste bud annihilating soda. Thanks for the drink, Pablo. Pablo pats me on the back. Thanks for being so cool about that entrance. I'm just nervous to see Hercules. Like, this has been my dream for a while, and I don't want to blow it. Well, I'll do what I can to help you out, but don't do anything stupid, okay? Swarms of bats sit by the ringside, waiting eagerly for Hercules' arrival. Pablo retrieves the round number cards. Here you go, they'll announce it in a few minutes. I got to head to the bathroom. I'm sure you can handle the first round solo, right? When it starts, just get on the ring and walk around at once, holding the number card above your head. Okay, that I can do, but won't it look suspicious for me to be up here and not you? Nah, you'll be in the ring for like 30 seconds at the most. They won't even notice from up that high in the box seats. Alright, I'll give it a shot. You rule, Willow. Be back soon. Pablo flaps into the distance. Suddenly, a booming siren resonates over the speakers, making me jump. Ladies and gentlebats, please take your seats. Our first performers, Wrinkly Joe versus the Belfry Beater, will be on shortly. Oh, that must be my cue. Here I am. Golly, that's a lot of bats. I feel kind of nauseous. Focus, Willow. What should I use? Deploy the sass. Equipping sass. I hop up and hold the first round card above my head, roaming around the perimeter with pure sass. I hear a round of wacky flapplaws. I could get used to this. Nice to see the audience respond well. Suddenly I notice a floating tooth several rows back. What in the heck is that? My curiosity gets the best of me. I head over to investigate the mysterious floating tooth. Pat! I find Pat, one of the study group bats, wearing an origami tooth hat and decked out in an extravagant costume. Hey, your name is Pat, right?
Hey.
Yeah. How'd you know that? Name tag. Plus you were in my cafe earlier tonight, I think. I'm Willow, the barista who gave you guys those snacks. Pat's eyes light up with recognition. Huh? Yeah, that's all accurate. What's going on? I'm sorry to bother you like this, but I just wanted to say your headpiece looks incredible and I love it. Pat softens immediately and squeals in glee. Right? It's cool. Isn't it cool? I made it myself. Yeah, it's quite impressive. From a distance, I thought it was real. But can I ask, what's the occasion for it tonight? Oh sure, it's for my stage character, the Mouth Guard. I'm hoping Hercules will notice it and want to make me his top apprentice candidate. Really? Does he have any other themed fighting recruits already? If he picks me, I'd be the first one. With his help, I can spread awareness of the importance of using mouth guards for contact sports. That sounds fun. I'm sure he'll love it. Thanks, I think so too. Hopefully if he chooses me, all my training and preparation will finally be worth it. Wait a second, weren't you the one up in the ring with the round number cards just a minute ago? Yep, that was me alright. How'd you manage to arrange something like that? You know, it's funny. This is my first time at any wrestling event, but I came here with a huge Hercules fan too. He asked me to show off some of the round cards as a favor for him. No kidding, but wait, why isn't he here with you now? Oh, he's around. He's a big dude named Pablo. Uh-oh. Pat, what's wrong? Pat's smile quickly turns to a horrified gasp. Oh no, not him! Do you know him? Pat sighs and adjusts her hat. Be careful around him, Willow. He always manages to show up wherever I am and cause some kind of havoc. What, like he's cursed or something? Cursed with stupidity and dumb luck, maybe. All I'll say is that if I see him again, he's gonna need braces once I'm done with him. I want to ask Pat more, but the ending round bell sounds off. The audience screams in joy. Gotta get back up there, but good luck, Pat. I head back up to the ring and carry the end of match card above my head. It's over, folks. The Belfry Beater has won versus Wrinkly Joe. The audience erupts in a combination of cheers and jeers. Oh hey, Pablo, you're back. Hey, something's off. Looks like I've lost the job. What? What do you mean? I got a complaint sent over from the mailman. Now my butt got pecan. Aw, that's rotten, dude. It looks like Gladys will be over here at any moment to kick us out. Suddenly, all the other spectators flap and cheer. A big hunk of muscle approaches. Hey, is that Herc? Oh no, it is. Pablo breaks out a pair of homemade barbells and starts doing some anxious bicep curls rapidly. Pablo, what are you doing? I'm not swole enough to meet him yet. Look at these noodle arms. This is your chance. Go and save working on your biceps for later. Hercules enters the ring, but he's shrouded in darkness. I can't even discern where his eyes are. This is my buddy, Pablo. He would like to train as your new apprentice. The whole arena goes silent. Flex now, Pablo. Flex like your life depends on it. 'Cause it might, given this. Oh, right. Pablo starts to flex his beefy muscles. Yes, sir. I've been practicing and wanted to demonstrate it for you tonight. Hercules stares in silence. What do we do? Hercules grabs a crayon and writes his contact information on a piece of paper, handing it to Pablo. For me? Hercules takes a deep breath. Living large, Pablo. The audience cheers. Pablo looks at me with the goofiest grin and gives me a big thumbs up. However, Gladys is persistent and is still heading towards us. Hey Pablo, I know this is your moment, but we should get out of here. Oh yeah, she's on to us. Let's fly. We clear the building unscathed. Pablo sets us down, far away from the venue. Can you believe it? I actually got to meet him. And not just that, he wants to give me a tryout for his team. I'm really happy for you, Pablo. I can't believe it's really happening. You must be my lucky charm, Willow. Huh? What did I do? This kind of stuff never happens to me normally. Well, I'm glad I made it work. Tell you what, let's celebrate tomorrow. How'd you like to join me for dinner tomorrow? Maybe. Where? There's this great barbecue place I know of in town. It's called Texas Outhouse. Oh no. Don't do it, Pablo. That's a bad... What do you say? Again, as a human creature, absolutely disgusting. As a bat, sure, I'd love to. That'd be great. Awesome! You'll love it there. Plus, I haven't been able to celebrate myself in almost a week. Here's my mobile number. Meet you there tomorrow at 8 p.m. Cool. See you there. We say our goodbyes before flying home separately. You got new badges. Let's go. Fact 10. Extended family. Go on your first date. Little brown bats live in huge groups with an average of 9,000 bats per colony. Damn. During hibernation, there can be up to 183,500 bats roosting together through winter. Damn. Day 2, let's go! I should be heading off to work soon. Join the Nintendo fan club. The Wing-Tendo fan club, Little Mac. Just made it in. I'm gonna get dangerous today. Born in Willow? Another day at the cafe, huh? I think it's time I get dangerous today. Sure is. First off, your mail from the boss is here. To Willow, do not get dangerous today. Our insurance won't cover it. Vesper, boss bat. Damn it, Vesper, trying to ruin my dangerous day. Man, Vesper is such a bummer sometimes. Yeah, but he sure knows how to run a business. Well, anyway, today's special is gonna be the papaya salad bowl. I'll put the sign up. Don't get too dangerous, Willow, old pal. Famous last words, buddy, old pal. Just another day of work. Now that I think about it, should I give Pablo a ring after work? Yep. Okay, settled. I'm going on autopilot for the rest of my shift. Can't wait to ring up Pablo. Pablo invited me to join him for dinner at Texas Outhouse, the local barbecue restaurant. I'm a bit nervous, as the last fancy-ish restaurant I went to was the Pimento Patch, where my ex had broken up with me. Aw, I'm sorry, Willow. Because when you're there, you leave as strangers. As opposed... Oh. Pimento... Yeah, you went to the wrong place. I stretch out and prep for my date. I do minimal makeup, but brush out my fur to do a glossy shine in the mirror. Looking lovable and huggable self. It's a fair distance, so I ready myself for the flight. Up, up, and away from here. It's a bit more turbulent than I'm used to, but the 10-minute flight time fades away once I reach the restaurant entrance. You've got to be kidding me. Fly circle around the restaurant lighting marquee, which reads Texas Outhouse. Just try to keep an open mind, okay? He asked you out. He wants to see you. All of the bottles have hearts on them. It can only go well. I stride into the restaurant's foyer. The walls are adorned with folksy-looking doll furniture, refinished to look like antiques. The ambiance is overwhelming. Or maybe that's just the smell, essence of gym socks and wet grass. Yo, Willow, over here. Pablo waves me over to him, seated in a booth next to the bar. I was thinking we could eat around here, unless you wanted to go somewhere quieter. Should we stay here or move? You know, I'm here for it. You chose it, you like it, let's do it. Here works fine, I think. Now you're talking. I like to be where all the action is, too. Pablo leans in towards me as we open our menus. Can I pick a place or what? It's very unique. I've never been here before. Well, about time you tried it then. Let's get your adventurous side out. I was kind of surprised to hear you wanted to bring me here, actually. Only the finest styling with me, baby. Oh, whoops. No, not like that. Like, this place is nice, but I didn't think you'd be into novelty restaurants. I'm a bat of numerous interests, of course. One of which happens to be themed restaurants. I've got a friend who works at Mid-Century Times, jousting on moles, Tupperware, selling competitions, that sort of thing. He told me about this place, so I'll have to tell him thanks from you. We're soon greeted by the waiter. Welcome to Texas Outhouse, folks. My name is Austin, and I'll be your waiter tonight. Can I start you off with some drinks, or are you both ready to order? Austin, darn glad to meet you. Here's what I'm looking for, hoping you can help me out here. Okay. Oh gosh, where's he going with this? We're on a date, right? Me and this hot little number here, Willow. I muster a weak chuckle and wave at Austin, but all I want to do is shrink into the booth. Here's the situation. We're gonna split a bottle of cactus juice. When you notice it's at less than 30% full, we're gonna need a new one before the other's empty. I have to be hydrated at all times, and honestly, I'd like to be drunk too. So if there's any lag, we're gonna have a problem, okay? Yes, sir. Second, I'm gonna do the Southwestern style scorpion platter with extra venom. Got it? Extra venom. Don't skim. My palate is very advanced, I can tell. See, Willow will have something of equal or lesser value. My face turns bright red as Pablo hands off a coupon to Austin, who shoots a sympathetic look my way. Alright, what can I get from you then? I'm embarrassed, but I'm determined to keep my core mantra for the evening in mind. I don't have to pay for dinner tonight. Alright, suck it up in order. Ooh, barbecue cricket. Let's do fruit fly sliders. Could I have the fruit fly sliders with the salad bar on the side, please? Lean proteins and greens, the best way to be. Well, if you need more of an energy boost later, my scorpion platter is huge. You're welcome to try some if you want. Thanks, Pablo. I'm not the best with spicy food, but I'd try a little. Venom is the spice of life. Well, there's also chilies, wasabi, melange. Ooh. I'll put your orders in right away, sir. And please, feel free to go to the salad bar whenever you're ready. The plates are at the end of it. Austin leaves, fading through the swinging kitchen doors. Pablo leans across the booth table towards me, a knowing glint in his eyes. Alright, now we're alone again. Get a load of this, fun size. Fun size? I'm actually really tall for my species. Strike two, Pablo. I've got a lucrative business proposition for ya. We're talking regular use of human growth hormone huge here. Oh, is that so? Legit, I'm glad you're sitting down for this one. You mentioned you're an artist, yeah? Like drawing comics and stuff? No. I have never done that. But apparently that's right. What about it? I want to help you apply your skills so we can help each other. No more toiling away in that cafe for you. Plus, it's gonna put me on the local wrestling map. No longer will I be just another swole Hercules fanboy. I'll be making my debut as my superstar ego. Drum roll, please. I sigh and start drumming my thumbs on the table. Pablo makes a silly guitar solo sound and takes out a crude crayon drawing of a wrestler in a costume. What's that? Behold, the legend, the king, ya boy, as Gilgamesh. I'll be like Hercules 2.0, the newer and sexier version. Looks like Pablo is planning on having a major wrestling glow-up. I might even be able to pass as a Hercules impersonator for parties. Wow, how'd you come up with a name like that? Pretty epic, isn't it? So, like, I did some research about his name online, and apparently there was an ancient version of Greece once. Not like Greece with all the ruins and beaches now, like super long ago. None of that junk even existed. Uh-huh. And apparently they had mythic heroes just walking around. And I'm all like, wow, that's just me and Hercules now. Pablo, mythic means... I figured what better way to emulate Herc than by basing my character on another ancient hero. So, Gilgamesh has been reborn as Gilgamesh. I better ask him directly what all this is about. Let me get this straight. You want me to help design your legally distinct knockoff wrestler costume? Not the costume, really, more the hype beast merchandise once my character really takes off. Who wouldn't want a neon-colored t-shirt with my catchphrase embroidered on it? Here's my concept for it. Pablo takes out a yellowed used t-shirt with "No pain, all gains" hastily written on it in ballpoint penning. You can keep that one. Call it a free sample. Thanks. Well, how much are you paying for all this? The shirts themselves will have to pay for after pre-orders, then the posters will... No, Pablo. I mean the commission pay you'd give me for designing all this stuff. You're supposed to pay artists for drawing stuff? Oh, Pablo. Oh no, Pablo. Oh, figs, he can't be this dumb. I thought that was, like, your hobby or whatever. Like, isn't the satisfaction of creating an iconic merch line payment enough? No, and neither is exposure before you try that line. Not a great sign, but benefit of the doubt, maybe he's just joking. He's not. Well, that kind of creative work takes a lot of time and mental energy, Pablo. Artists should be paid appropriately for their efforts, just like wrestlers are. I guess, but like, I'm not just wrestling. I'm also an entertainer, an idol, and have to stay super ripped constantly. That's 4 different jobs, and I don't get paid for all of them either. Oh, okay, he actually is that dumb. Maybe we could work out a deal then. I'll design one of your pieces for you if I can get some of the royalty fees. Like, say, 50% of them to keep it fair. Okay, but joke's on you. I'm not even eligible to be knighted right now, so it might take a while. I'm working on it, but once I am officially crowned as royalty, you'll be the first one to know. And there it is. Oh boy, he is burly as heck, but kind of a dum-dum. Sounds great, Pablo. In the meantime, once your designs go live, my followers will become your followers. Then the money and fame will start rolling in. Excuse me, gonna head to the salad bar now. I slide out of the booth and grab a plate from the end. Trays of lettuce, toppings, and dressings lie underneath the sneeze guard. A little brown bat and Scrubs grabs for a spare pair of tongs. Pardon my reach, just trying to snag some grasshopper shavings. Oh sure, go for it. Thanks a million! Wait, Pat? Willow? What a coincidence! What are you doing here? Oh, I just love barbecue. It's so tangy and satisfying to eat. Plus, I get to pry it out of my teeth later too, which is a great bonus. So, I treat myself every now and then. So you're here alone? What about your 3 friends with the rhyming names? Mitzi, Glitzy, and Ritzy are my study buddies. We meet up at a new location every week to discuss our general education classes. This place is a bit too messy for them.
Study buddies.
We've known each other for so long that we all decided to go to the same college so we wouldn't have to be separated. I still see them plenty. That's really cool. But wait, I thought the rest of them were cosmetology majors or something. What classes do you have in common? Body chemistry, level 3, and the psychology of beauty, level 4. They're requirements for all of us to graduate on time. I'm glad you guys get to spend so much time together. Pat pauses for a second after putting a chunk of meat on her plate. Wait, why are you here tonight? Pablo invited me here to celebrate with dinner. Pat immediately freezes and cranes her head over to me. What? Where is he sitting? I sheepishly point back to the booth, where Pablo sits obliviously. Please excuse me, Willow. I need to go have a word with him. Uh-oh. Bat fight. Pat storms over to the booth and slams her thumbs down onto the table. Pat, what's up? Been working on your belts, huh? Looking sharp. What is your problem, Pablo? Huh? What did I do? What'd you do? What did you do? Seriously, what did he do? Everyone in the restaurant is staring at them now. Every time I try to get Hercules' attention, you're always there, sabotaging my efforts to hog the glory for yourself. Nuh-uh, like when? Trivia night at the Craggle Inn 2 weeks ago. The prize was a signed photo of Hercules, and you kept cheating by looking up answers on your phone. You think just because your forearms are absurdly wide that nobody would see it, but I did. Is that true, Pablo? I only use it for spell checking, and... okay, maybe some fact checking. They called me obsessive and a bad sports bat, but I knew you weren't smart enough to win that picture for real. Not my fault that my buzzing-in reflexes are faster than yours. Then yesterday at the big Hercules event, you bum-rushed your way onto the ring and demanded you become his apprentice. You did so without doing the mandatory Herculeators training course first. Those classes are for squares, Pat. I was about to graduate top of the class. That apprenticeship was mine. I was just demonstrating my physical prowess without any of that dumb bookwork. You're just jealous because my wrestling persona branding is more memorable than yours. You take that back. The mouthguard is a great character concept. What were you gonna do? Brush Hercules' teeth to death with toothpaste samples? Oh no, this is about to turn ugly. Maybe I can stop them somehow? Pablo, this is strike 3. I'm getting pretty pissed. Bring it. Pat lunges towards Pablo and pulls him out of the booth towards the bar. They start shoving each other and grunting like apes. Guys, knock it off. This is super weird. Austin, the waiter, brings over our food with the cactus juice. Pat, Pablo, quit it, or at least take it outside. Ignored and frustrated, I dig into my meal and start prodding at Pablo's too. No point in wasting this before it gets cold. What a disaster. You're telling me. I've gotta quit this place. That's the 3rd flat this week. Well, if there's any damage done, Pablo's covering it with his own giggle bucks. You can try asking my manager, Amarillo, for help, but he seems like he's kind of been losing it lately. Working in retail or food service will do that to you. Amen. Austin points to Amarillo, who is recording the whole fight on his phone, unblinking and defeated. I guess I may as well try. Could you bring over some takeout containers for the food just in case? I might end up eating them at this rate. Yeah, good luck over there. Pat and Pablo spar with each other using bread rolls on their thumbs as boxing mitts. You're gonna need veneers after I knock your teeth out, Gilgamesh. That's what you think, mouthguard. Pablo blocks Pat's impacts and flings the bread rolls off their thumbs into another customer's chili con cockroach bowl. Push-up contest right now. Loser has to fly 20 laps around the restaurant. Bring it on, mutton head. I run over towards the manager, Amarillo, and wave to get his attention. Who in the heck is interrupting my vertical video gold mine? Sir, can you please intervene? I tried to talk to them, but they wouldn't listen to me. I mean, I could, and I probably should, but I really don't want to do so. I won't. Austin was right. This guy cannot be bothered. Better change my approach. Look, I'm worried they're gonna do some serious damage to the restaurant, let alone hurt somebody else. Boo. The customers will run off on their own before things get that bad. As for me, I hope this place burns to the ground. Oh no, not one of these weirdos. Yeah, it'd be so easy to pull off, too. Think of the views I'd get for a fire and a fist fight in the same video. I slowly back away and sit back down in the booth. Well, that conversation was both pointless and alarming. May as well watch the carnage unfold. Kat wins the push-up contest using her powerful one-winged technique. You'd think I'd get tired being stronger than you, but oddly enough, I'm not. No stinking way. Catchphrase contest. Gilgamesh versus mouth guards. Now. Fine, but we need a judge first. They both look over to me and bound up, standing next to the booth. Willow, we're recruiting you. Guys, come on. What's all this really about? Ego and pride. The most critical of reasons to fight about anything. I've got a score to settle now. You tell us who has the better taunting catchphrase. Winner takes all, including that signed Hercules picture. These bats are so petty. It's driving me nuts. Give her the damn picture, Pablo. For crying out loud, Pablo, you're gonna get us banned for life from here. Just give her the stupid picture already. Okay, Willow. I'll give Pat the picture. If she can get out of this dastardly sleeper hole. Pablo backflips and the restaurant patrons gasp in surprise. But he's not fast enough as Pat intercepts him. Foolish choice, Pablo. Your fatal flaw was explicitly describing your next move instead of just thinking about it. Yeah, this isn't anime. You can't get away with that. Pat overpowers Pablo and holds his head against the salad bar sneeze guard, startling an old female bat. Could I just squeeze in there and get some spinach quickly, dears? Of course, madam. Great source of calcium for your teeth, too. Pat lifts up Pablo's chest, which is blocking the spinach tray. Thank you so much. Now finish him! Let's go, you old bat! Pat drops him back down and brandishes a white dinner roll in front of his face. You monster, my body cannot handle simple carbs. Come on, just fill up on bread. Protein is overrated. Just before Pat can force feed him the roll, I feel a chunk of food get wedged between my canine teeth. Aw, dang, got some gristle stuck in there. Anybody have a toothpick? Pat immediately seizes up, sniffs the air, and looks towards me. That's strange, my hygienist sense is tingling. Does someone have food displaced in their cuspids? Oh, I guess I do? It's not that painful, just sort of annoying, and I kinda wanna poke at it. Don't even try it, you don't even have the proper tool set. She drops Pablo and walks over to inspect my mouth. Those annoyances can build up into plaque and cavities if you can't curtail your hygiene habits. It's alright though, I can fix it with my emergency floss. Pat removes her backpack, revealing it's a converted pack of dental floss with lots of extra tools inside. Whoa. Whoa, that's what you keep in there? You betcha. Always be prepared for the threat of dental issues. I can just get it out myself, really. Pat completely removes the gristle and polishes my teeth with amazing speed. She wipes the sweat off her brow upon finishing up. Alright, Willow, you should be all good now. Got to say, Pat, I'm impressed at how quickly you sprung into action. It's part of the dental code. Every hygienist has to abide by its motto. When the threat of decay is on the scene, I'll be there to make it clean. Ahem. Pat and Pablo look at me before surveying the restaurant. The patrons are still staring with rapt attention. Oh, dang. I think we both owe you an apology for this whole mess, Willow. I got so caught up in trying to get revenge against Pablo that I forgot about what really matters in life. Uninterrupted family dining experiences. Get out of the booth and push the bill over towards Pablo's side of the table. This has by far been the most chaotic and disastrous date I have ever been on. I don't understand how two full-grown bats could let themselves become so unhinged in public due to their mutual fawning over a wrestler. Pablo and Pat look at each other, embarrassed. But now, there's only one thing I have to say to you both. You're made for each other, or... Screw it, I'm managing you both. You guys are natural wrestling performers, and I'd like to be your manager. What? Look around, you've captivated an audience this entire time. You guys can't help but create drama everywhere you go. So, my thinking is, if you're gonna cause an unavoidable public scene, you might as well monetize it. I don't get it. You really think we could make a gig out of this? We're just two attractive strangers with palpable chemistry and a troubled history. Who would want to see us fight? Hey, Amarillo, can I see that video you recorded on your phone? The manager, Amarillo, perks up and strides over towards the booth. Sure, I haven't got to add the Star Wap transitions to it yet, though. Pablo, Pat, and I crowd around his phone and watch together. Pat and Pablo look at each other and smile with excitement. Willow does have a point. We work well off each other. Yeah, I cannot even get over how built I look in it. Each angle, boom, even more swole. It'll be rough around the edges at first, but if we work at it together, I think we can make both Gilgamesh and the Mouthguard household names. I'll take care of organizing gigs with a 33% share in ownership if you guys can get your performances up to snuff. Wait, so what's our ownership percentage in it then? Yeah, yours sounds pretty high. You'd both get 33.5% separately. Pat and Pablo jump in the air and high-five, which logistically is kind of hard for bats to do. Yes, majority stakeholders! It's slightly more, so that means it's better. I think trouble is on the way. We'd better leg it. The day ends with all of us leaving the restaurant discreetly before the cops show up. Under my guidance, Pat and Pablo become underground wrestling sensations in the local circuit. Amarillo volunteers to be their online film crew after the Texas outhouse burned down under mysterious circumstances. Eventually, Pat and Pablo become the hottest wrestling power couple in the country. Pablo comes up with their power couple moniker. Pablo, a portmanteau of Pat and Pablo mashed together. Pat loves how clever he is. But it's just his name. Okay. I used some of my royalty money to help Vesper modernize the cafe, complete with a new pastry display case. Bat Cafe, Barista Edition. A game created by Tracy and Angus. Dev, Tracy. Director, concept, head writer, character designer, bat enthusiast, Dev, Angus. Oh, that was Tracy. Dev Angus, co-director, programmer, co-writer, background designer, logo designer, sound editor, animator. Music, Bat Cafe Sound Team. Trailer voice, the almighty Leroy. Bat Cafe. Copyright Tracy and Angus, 2021-2022. Thank you for playing. Now go collect all the badges. That was adorable, and I am so happy for them. Bat Fact 5. Oh yeah! Become Pablo and Pat's agent. Pallid bats wrestle their prey. They take down beetles and are immune to scorpion venom. Okay, that's actually pretty sick. And then your theme. Yeah, that tracks. I'm into it. I like this. This was adorable. If y'all like it, I will link the description to the game down below. Get it for yourself. There are apparently 11 endings to this game. So, you know. Definitely recommend. And if you want to see me play more, try to get through another ending, let me know. But otherwise, I will see you next time, Voidlings.